Hey, I just keep, man, I keep coming across the situations today. But anyway, I want to share this with y'all. I'll tell y'all what the deal is, man. This guy comes up to us. I got to give you a little background because I couldn't shoot the video of him right then. I couldn't. It took everything I had to quit not to laugh at the guy when he come in there. But he pulls into his shop, right? And he says, "Hey, I need a new tire because the one I got's fixing to pop, and it's a lowrider car. I mean, it thing's actually just, it's so low it's rubbing the tires." And I guess I don't know what his deal was. I don't know why this one side was rubbing more than the other one. But anyway, he shows me. He says, "Hey," he says, he shows me this tire right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that groove right there is where he rubbed his tire all the way around, and you can see the metal in it. He rubs his, man, I'm backlit everywhere, it's sunny. But anyway, he rubs his tire. He says, "I need a new tire." He says, "I need a new tire because the one I got," that's better. He says, the tire that I got is about to have a hole in it. And I need a smaller tire. I need smaller tires or skinnier tires. And I tell the guy, I say, "Look here, man." I said, you need to, we'll do what we can, you know. So we go in the back and we look for some tires. And I said, "Well, this is the smallest, skinniest tire that I got for this size rim that you're going to have." And so we go over there and we mount it on the tire, and we go to try to put it on there, and we go to let it down off the jack. And it's, you know, he gets on it, and it still rubs. And I said, "Dude, this is the only one we got." And he says, "Well, just put the old one back on and I'll be right back." So he disappears for about an hour or so, and he comes back and he says, "All right, I'm ready." And he has this old school bumper jack. You know, the old school bumper jacks that used to slip in the notch on your bumper because they were chrome bumpers back in the day. He comes back with this old school bumper jack, and he puts it against the frame, and it's the rear tire. He puts it against the frame, and then he says, and he goes click, 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 click. And he's flaring his body. Man, I wish I could have got that on camera, but boss man looked at me and says, "Don't you dare." So I'll just tell you the story. But he goes click, 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 and then he moves it over and click, 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 and he moves it over to the left and over to the right and in the middle. And finally, he pulls the body, and it is a primer lowrider, by the way. I mean, he was in the midst of, in his own mind, making him a lowrider. But he took a torch and he heated the springs up on the bottom of his car, and he heated the coil springs on the front, and he heated the leaf springs on the back. And on the one, I think it was on the right-hand side, he heated them up a little bit too much, so the car was kind of leaning on a little bit. And he says, "Oh, I'll adjust the other one later on with a torch, and then we'll jack it out with a bumper. You know, right now I just need to get this tire right here, and then we'll come back later and get the other tire when I feel like it." But anyway, it's like, I can't believe it, bro. So for all you people out there that think you're just going to take you a torch and heat your springs up, it's not going to work. It's like Pete says, if you're going to do something, you got to do it right. And that right there is a perfect example. I mean, that tire is all ate to hell. It's got a groove all the way to the bone. I mean, it cut that tire to the bone. It cut it to the absolute bone. I'm not going to sit here and roll the tire all the way around and all that crap just to show you that it's a groove all the way around the damn outside of the edge of the tire where it was rubbing up against the body of the car. And I just can't get over it, man. It was so freaking funny. And I guess he's going to come back later on and want another tire for the other side. But it just blew my mind. And I'll get off here and let y'all go. But that was funny as hell watching him. Click, 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 click. And me and the boss we're biting our lips trying to keep from laughing. And I go to grab my phone. He says, like I said, he said, "Don't you dare. Don't do it." And I said, "All right, man, can I save the tire and shoot it later? Still, you giving it to the customer for him to take it and dispose of it for a cheaper price?" He said, "Yeah, if you want the tire and you want to make a video of it later, go ahead." He says, "But don't slander my customers, man." You don't want to do that. They won't come back. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later, man. Y'all be good. Peace.